Coming up on ELN Morning.
He called me one morning and he was like, yo, I have this idea. And I was like, hit me.
The idea that made these two students drop some knowledge on ELN's campus.
How ELN alumni are changing the perception of autism through film.
And how to be the favorite neighbor at the summer barbecue with these tasty treats.
All that and more.
The last ELN morning of the semester starts right now.
Good morning and thank you for starting your day in Studio A for one last time. I'm Maya Eaglin.
And I'm Caroline Hartshorn.
And I'm Paula Blanc. We have a great show today for our last ELN morning of the semester.
Can you guys believe it's over already?
It went by so fast.
It flew right by. But we will be back in the fall in the brand new Brian and Jane Williams studio.
Yeah, and let's not get ahead of ourselves. To start off this morning, we have our Connor Delpreet in the studio with what's making our news headlines. Connor?
Thanks, Maya. In international news, South Korea is safe this morning after a defense ministry official says North Korea fired a missile around 6 a.m. The missile failed shortly after launch. This marks the second failure in 2 weeks, and South Korea fears their neighbors to the north may not be done. South Korea has expressed concerns that another launch may occur in the coming week. And in national news, NASA scientists have made developments in tracking the spread of the Zika virus in the United States. The result, a map showing areas of risk based on factors including temperature and rainfall. Researchers found that most states are relatively risk-free during winter months, but as summer months inch closer, the coast and middle of the country see more risk. And in political news, the Indiana Republican primary may still be 6 days away, but the eyes of the nation were focused on Indianapolis yesterday afternoon when Texas Senator Ted Cruz named Carly Fiorina his vice presidential running mate. The former Hewlett-Packard CEO dropped out of the Republican primary race in early February. Cruz hopes adding Fiorina will help prevent Donald Trump from securing the necessary number of delegates to win the Republican nomination. That's all for the news making headlines this Thursday. I'm Connor Delpreet. Caroline, back to you.
Thanks, Connor. The ELN Athletics Department is getting a wardrobe update. The university announced Wednesday it signed a multi-year deal with sports apparel conglomerate Under Armour. The deal includes on-field training gear and uniform for all 17 of ELN's varsity sports. ELN is currently partnered with Nike and joins the likes of the University of Maryland, Notre Dame, and Boston College to partner up with Under Armour.
From all the bells your phone has to the train whistles you may hear driving around ELN. This month is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and one freshman is pushing for change. Audrey Funk already nearly has 100 signatures on a petition to prevent people from using phones while driving.
The petition is basically to say I will try or I will toss my phone in the back seat when I get in the car to completely stop myself from even reaching for it, to play music or to use my maps or to text or answer phone calls or use social media or anything like that.
Funk says she doesn't want the campaign associated with her petition to cause fear. Instead, she urges people to take a minute, disconnect, and as their slogan says, take back your drive. More information can be found at the National Safety Council's website, nsc.org.
With the class of 2020 gearing up to come to campus in the fall, one local high school senior wouldn't give up coming to ELN for all the money in the world. Sydney Simmons attends Stokes Early College High School just 30 minutes from Winston-Salem. She has a 4.8 GPA according to Fox 8 and works upwards of 40 hours a week. But her hard work paid off when she received close to $1 million in scholarships from various colleges. Her decision on where to go to school was a tough one, but she ultimately decided on ELN and says she's very excited to join the Phoenix in the fall. Simmons says she hopes ELN will help her, quote, to grow as a student, as a woman, and a human being in general. She's also hopeful ELN will help her determine her path in life and provide her with the opportunities to achieve her dreams.
Well, today's weather isn't looking nearly as great as it has been the last few days, but maybe it's nice to cool off a little bit from these hot ones.
It's nice to get a little bit of both. Right?
I like the rain. I think it's fun. It's a
Yeah.
fun break.
I don't see any redeeming, nothing
April
redeeming
showers
about
bring May
Of
flowers.
course.
There it is. Okay,
That's what
I
we're.
get it.
That's
Yeah,
what we're.
that's what we're about.
That's our
Okay,
goal.
I get it.
Right, so let's check in with our Gary Grunbach, who is outside downtown ELN, to let us know if yesterday's weather is coming back anytime soon. Gary, how's it looking out there?
Good morning, guys, and good morning, Elon. It's a cloudy day here in downtown Elon, but have no fear. I'm here to give you the forecast for today and the rest of the week. Number one is keep your umbrella and your rain jacket handy. It's not raining right now, but it was raining earlier, and this afternoon is expected to be a washout. However, temperatures are going to be in the low 80s. Now, let's take a look at your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Tomorrow is looking like the only bright part of next week, with partly sunny skies and clouds and temperatures in the mid-80s. This weekend is not looking great for outdoor activities in downtown Elon. Rain is expected both Saturday and Sunday, and of course with rain comes the cooler temperatures. 60s and 70s expected throughout the weekend. Beginning next week, both Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday look like thunderstorms with highs in the 70s and 80s and lows dipping into the 50s. So if you listen to one thing I say, remember to keep your rain jacket and your umbrella nearby. For the last time as a member of this incredible organization, live in downtown Elon, Gary Grumbach, Elon Local News.
Thanks so much, Gary. If the rainy weather has you in the mood for a movie, our Emily Harrison found some Elon alumni looking to change the perception surrounding adults with autism.
1 in 68 children in the United States are diagnosed with autism, and while there are many programs to aid autistic youth, Elon class of 2015 graduate Heather Casano is working to change the way adult autism is perceived. Casano is working on a documentary featuring her 22-year-old brother Brian. He was diagnosed with severe autism when he was 2.
The more people that see the documentary, the more people that get to know Brian, like the next time they encounter somebody like Brian in public, maybe they'll be more accepting of it, and maybe they won't force him to leave a restaurant because he's being loud.
Casano says there are a lot of programs that work to help autistic children, but that support often leaves as they reach adulthood, something she hopes to address in the film.
What happens to all those people that either didn't get the therapy or did get the therapy and it didn't work well enough? What happens when they're 22, and what happens when they're 50, and what happens when they're 60?
Casano says many people can't see past Brian's autism, but through the documentary, she hopes people can see who Brian is beyond his condition.
Brian is kind of sassy, but a lot of people don't see it. He's way smarter than a lot of people give him credit for. He notices everything, and he plays jokes on me.
Casano crowdfunded the documentary on Kickstarter, reaching her goal of $10,000 in 8 days. Currently, more than $13,000 have been raised. She hopes that through Brian, she can impact people's views of the autism community.
It's unacceptable to me, that adults with autism are expected to be put in a group home or put somewhere that's out of society.
Emily Harrison, Elon Local News.
Casano is currently in the funding stage and will continue filming during the summer. We will have a link to donate on our website at elonlocalnews.com.
Well, seniors, your time at Elon is running out, but you still have some fun events to make your last weeks here memorable. Wednesday, May 18th, the Office of Alumni Engagement is hosting a farewell picnic for all graduating members of the senior class and Elon faculty and staff. It'll be held outside of the Martin Alumni Center from noon to 2 p.m. There will be a senior gala later that night at 8 p.m., serving as the finale before the weekend festivities begin. Admission for graduating seniors is free. Guest tickets are $10. Attire is semi-formal, and the celebration will be held in McKinnon Hall. One event you might not know about is senior receptions for graduates and their families, where your professors will be around to meet your family and snack on some light refreshments. The locations for the receptions are designated by major. For College of Arts and Sciences, the reception is in front of Linder Hall. Love School of Business will be by the Chandler Fountain and Plaza. The School of Communications reception will be at the Manfuso Plaza, which is just outside the McEwen Dining Hall. And the School of Education will meet on the lawn in front of the Mooney Building. And finally, the big day will be here before you know it. This year's ceremony will be held outside of Alamance for the first time ever. Processional for graduation will begin at 9:15 a.m. Graduating seniors must be in alumni gym by 8 a.m. in caps and gowns. For a full list of events, go to elonlocalnews.com.
After the break, we'll show you what students have been creating in the Makerhub.
And it's National Pay It Forward Day, what you can do to turn someone else's frown upside down.
From a rescue in in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Through Elon's social stigmas and dropping knowledge on cool students doing interesting things. That's the goal of a new videocast started by 2 Elon Juniors. Our Kaylee Tracy tells us just how that idea began.
It started as a random idea one groggy morning before spring break.
He called me one morning. He was like, yo, I have this idea. And I was like, hit me.
Junior Ryan Gill proposed a videocast highlighting Elon students doing interesting things. And the story behind the name, Drop Knowledge, is just as random as how the show began.
I was at a deli in my town. It's called Corbo's Deli. And I don't even know why the dude said it, but it's one of the guys who works there. He made my sandwich like every day. And I went in, and then I was sitting with my friends, and I ordered a sandwich, and he comes over, and there's always sports highlights on or something, and he just started talking to us, and he like brought up something that we didn't know, and then we were like, oh, that's really cool, and he was like, drop knowledge.
According to the juniors, they plan to feature one student each week and drop knowledge on information, events, and anything related to the student's topic in order to create a conversation on campus.
I think that'd be a great way to further get the community involved with each other, meet new people, and get the different social scenes to all mix and mingle.
So far, they've shot, produced, edited, and released 2 episodes for the series. No easy task for 2 business majors.
We were in the editing suites for easily 12 hours one day, and like we went outside for it was that beautiful Sunday. Like we went outside and we're blinded. We were like, this is what it's.
He was doing headstands just to like stay active.
Yeah.
Due to their lack of experience, they say they hope to bring a producer on board and hope viewers notice the progress in their video quality.
And they'll be like, wow, that was so much better than the last one. I can't wait for the next one. And then we're just like, yeah.
As for the future, Drop Knowledge hopes to team up with local businesses for advertising, and the Oak House has already expressed interest. For now, they're taking it day by day. Kaylee Tracy, ELN Local News.
To see all of Drop Knowledge's Drop Knowledge's videos, visit their Facebook page on facebook.com/dropknowledgeelon. And now from one student project to another. This weekend there will be a Kickbox Makerhub presentations. A Kickbox is literally a box filled with unknown resources, a process for making an idea a reality, and $300. 11 students have teams and have been working on their ideas all semester in the Makerhub, and those projects will be revealed today from 4:30 to 6 p.m. in Mosley 215. Live in the studio are Emmanuel Obi and Keith Davis to talk with us about their project. Thank you both so much for being here. So can you tell me a little bit about what your project, what it is exactly?
So it's called Our Watch. It's a social media platform that allows people to upload videos of crime scene evidence. Okay. So for instance, let's say we are chilling outside of McEwen and somebody just stole somebody's purse. We could just take out our phones, record what's happening, and be able to send that to our local police officers, and they can use that to help process and capture the criminal.
Oh, very cool. So how did you come up with that idea?
My part of it, it came from basically all the recent crime that's been going on with the different police officers and the public, like the different shootings and everything. So that drew us in, and then Emmanuel, you could tell them how it exactly started.
I mean, honestly, like I was just, I tore my ACL and I was just chilling over the summer, and I just saw, like he said, all the things that was happening on the news. And I was walking outside, and I swear, like honestly, God just told me. And after that, I just hit my boy up, and honestly, like literally, like the next week he had a prototype for us, and we just kept running with it.
That's cool. So win or lose this competition, like what's next for this idea?
We definitely going to keep pushing forward to make this become a reality. This is something that we definitely want to see our world use. We want our world to be a safer place, and we want the public to feel safe when it comes to police officers, because the police officers are supposed to protect us, so we don't want to have like a distance between the two groups.
Cool. Well, thank you both so much for coming on, and best of luck later today. Really appreciate it. It's time for our Throwback Thursday segment. Our Kenneth Brown Jr. took a look at what happened this day in history.
First, let's throw it back 228 years ago when Maryland was granted statehood on this day in 1788. Maryland was the 7th state to ratify the Constitution and gain statehood, and is the home of baseball great Babe Ruth, the U.S. Naval Academy, and the national anthem. Today, Maryland is one of the top states that ELN students hail from, including 7% of the class of 2019. For all you basketball fans, on this day in 1966 was the 20th NBA Finals. The series went on for 7 games between the Boston Celtics and LA Lakers. The Celtics won the national title 4 games to 3, winning the last one by a score of 95-93. And from the court to the television, on this day in 2014, Craig Ferguson announced that he was leaving CBS's The Late Late Show. He was the longest-serving host for the late-night program, hosting for 9 years. The show is now hosted by James Corden. And that's all for this week's Throwback Thursday. Kenneth Brown Jr., ELN Morning.
Today is National Pay It Forward Day, but ELN Center for Leadership has turned it into a week-long campaign. The idea is to do a random act of kindness for someone with the hope that it will have a ripple effect throughout campus.
I just hope it'll create a really positive atmosphere around campus, and that it won't even become like an expressed thought that you're paying it forward, or like, how can I do it? It'll just become people's like natural reactions.
Paying it forward can include everyday actions like holding the door open for someone or buying coffee for a friend. Our Selena Guevara shows us some small ways ELN students can pay it forward.
Right now, I'm paying it forward by filling bags with chocolate chip cookies and inspirational notes for all of our staff.
They work super hard all the time, but don't necessarily always get recognized. So I think it's important to give them a little love.
Let's go make some reporters happy.
I've brought some chocolate chip cookies for everyone, so thank you all for chipping in and helping ELN.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Paying for the person behind you in the drive-thru is the literal definition of paying it forward. Right now, the lucky lady behind us is about to get some free cookout.
I want to pay it forward and pay for the people behind me too.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, you too.
My family's across the country, so I'm going to surprise them with a handwritten note showing them how much I appreciate them. All right, one for my family, one for my best friend at home. It's also important to show a little love to the people we interact with every day.
Steve, what's going on?
Pay it forward week. Do you guys want some cookies or some chocolate?
Yeah. Thank you so much. That
You're
is very
welcome.
sweet of you.
It's that time of year where schoolwork gets stressful. We took a quick sec to write happy notes to everyone on my hall and post it on their doors. If one person's day was made just a little bit brighter, I'd call this week a success. If you have a spare moment, try and take a second to pay it forward. Selena Guevara, ELN Local News.
Happy Pay It Forward Week.
The Center for Leadership is using the hashtag #PIFELN for the week and encourages students to follow the complete campaign on their Facebook page.
Coming up, how you and your taste buds can get a cultural experience without leaving the state.
And how to make some tasty treats for a picnic feast. You're watching ELN Morning.
bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
With the warmer weather here to stay, it's time to celebrate with food and friends. Here with us for the final time is the lovely Meredith Stutz. So what's on the menu today?
Well, ladies, since it is cloudy today, in the words of my mom, we got to do something called BYOS, bring your own sunshine.
Ooh, I like that.
So that's what
I
we're
like
going to do
that.
today on College Cooking. Since it is getting warmer, we're going to have some picnic fun.
Awesome.
So Caroline, can you hold that up so everyone can
Yes.
see that? We're going to be making pinwheel, cream cheese, and cucumber sandwiches with fruit kebabs and everyone's hot drink these days since Beyonce's new album. We're going to celebrate with some really feisty lemonade this morning.
Awesome.
So let's get started. Okay,
Okay.
so if you will take care of the fruit kebabs
will.
and you can take care of the pinwheel sandwiches, and I can guide you.
Perfect.
So how much did it cost to get all this stuff?
You know, actually, you can get pretty much all of this stuff available at the dining halls. So this is a tortilla with fat-free cream cheese, and I bought a big cucumber, and that only cost 79 cents. So
Awesome.
thank you very much, grocery
That's
store.
pretty efficient.
Absolutely. So then the skewers and things like that. So it does keep it pretty cheap, which is an exciting
Yeah, it's
thing,
so-
especially for those college student budgets.
It's very colorful, very
I think so too.
festive.
Absolutely. You know, we've had enough gray and things like that.
Yeah,
so
with
it's
the
time
weather today, so.
Absolutely. You want to bring your
Do
own
you go
color.
on picnics a lot? Do you know how to make these? Like, do you do this often?
Well, I have some pretty good Google skills with Pinterest, and so that's kind of how this happened.
Okay.
But what I was inspired by the lemonade. Here, I'll go ahead and get ready
Yeah,
to
I
pour
wanna
that
try
for us.
that.
So this is some really fun, fancy lemonade. This is mint blueberry lemonade. So all I did was took 2 cans of lemonade, mixed it together with some water. You're good. It's fine.
We're just making a mess.
I love it. That's what mornings are for, you know. We'll get it. And then I mixed it all together, crushed up the mint and blueberries, and that way all those flavors could set together. I put it in the fridge overnight, then pulled it out this morning so that we could all enjoy it.
Oh,
so,
great. I can't wait to taste this. And there's
time to enjoy
blueberries
it.
in this.
Yes,
Wow.
good antioxidants.
I
some
would have
good
never
mint.
thought to put that combination
Yeah,
together,
me
but
either.
it's so pretty.
Absolutely.
Here, this one's for you.
Thank you.
So we're going
Let's
to cheers
Yeah.
this morning. Here, how's it coming?
A toast to
did
the
you do it?
farewell.
Good, yeah, I did it.
Toast to Studio A.
Okay, beautiful.
Toast to you all for
To the
for a
seniors.
great. Oh, thank you very much.
everybody.
yes. It's been certainly a ride, and I know all of our senior class is very thankful for everything.
All right, here.
So, cheers, ladies,
Let's try
and
it.
happy Thursday, everyone. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
That's
That did turn out
delicious.
pretty well.
I like
How
the
fresh.
mint. The mint
So
is good in
fresh.
it.
I know. There you go. And you can find all these online at ELN Local News for the recipes. And here's for your chance to win, everyone. So if you tweet at me at Meredith Stutz, who you want to go on a picnic with, your picnic pal, if you will, you have the chance to win this fabulous picnic soiree. You win these adorable basket, these napkins, a little Tupperware because you got to pack your stuff to go, as well as these wonderful patriotic plates. So tweet at me at Meredith Stutz, your picnic pal, and tonight at 5 the polling will close, and I will personally hand deliver all this to you. So get to it and have a great picnic.
There's also no shame in asking me to be your picnic pal. I would
Or
love
me.
to. I'm
totally
really
good
great
at that.
company, and so is Maya and Meredith.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Meredith. That was lovely.
Thank you.
And if you don't feel like making any of these beautiful and delicious treats, and you're looking for somewhere to grab dinner with your friends off campus, a short drive to Greensboro could leave you hungry for more than just a good bite. Our Cami Banky looked into an organization that connects local communities with ethnic cuisine.
Represented by more than 140 countries, the city of Greensboro is filled with culture from around the world. ETHNOSH is an organization working to introduce local communities to immigrant-owned restaurants. Co-director Donovan McKnight helps organize Nosh Up events once a month that feature restaurants with foods from their culture.
What happens is we invite the public all at once, 200, 300 people come to a restaurant and sample the food. They pay like an entrance fee and get to taste a sample of the food and also meet the owners and the staff.
This month, ETHNOSH came to Taste of Ethiopia. Owner Lulit Kifle came with her husband to the United States from Ethiopia and had dreamed of bringing a taste of home to the Greensboro community.
It opened an opportunity for them to work too and be able to show our culture, part of our culture, which is our food.
These events give business owners an opportunity to share their culture through their food and allows others to enjoy a delicious ethnic meal. I got to enjoy a traditional Ethiopian meal and have a taste of the country for myself. But Taste of Ethiopia is just one of several restaurants in Greensboro where the food brings immigrant stories to life, and McKnight urges people to dive into different cultures.
Just want to encourage people to explore their communities. Like, Greensboro is unique. Like, we do have a rich immigrant and world international community here, but like every place does. You just have to look for it.
So if you're looking to enhance your palate, you don't even have to leave the state. Cami Banky, ELN Morning.
If you would like to learn more about upcoming ETHNOSH events, visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/ETHNOSH.
Now, as you may know, today is our last show in Studio A, not only for the semester, but in McEwen's building, actually. We've had some fun times here over the past few years. It's been such a great time.
This semester has been
co-hosting with you guys.
Much fun.
Great.
So much fun.
So fun.
So we're gonna take a look.
Good morning and welcome to the first ever ELN in the Morning. I'm Matt Lee.
And I'm Nicole Bloom.
A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous and I'm calling.
Bring our hands to heart center.
Ooh!
Oh,
I am at peace.
Yes.
This is complex.
It's not at all.
It's not. Oh, he's talking.
It's really very easy.
I've been waiting to do this since July. It's just scary.
These are great to find. The full recipe for these sandwiches. Check out ELNlocalnews.com.
My thing is desserts. Like I don't make them, but I eat
Apple
them.
pie is the only pie
I
I'll
hope you
eat.
guys like it.
All right, cheers.
Without us, there would be no you. Respect your roots.
Super in trend right now.
Love it.
Yeah. So
On
thank you so
fleek,
much.
as the kids say.
That you already knew. You already knew. All this
That was awesome. Brings back so many great memories. I'm definitely gonna miss this place, but I can't wait to make new memories in our new studio.
Yep, that's all we have for you this morning. Thanks for tuning in all year.
For all the news you need to know for the rest of the school year and over the summer, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at ELN Local News.
And check out our website, ELNlocalnews.com.
Good luck on finals and have a great summer, Elon.
And now we're going to give it away to our ELN advisor, Rich Landsberg.
Thank you both. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of years that we've been in this studio, and I have never, in the years, a decade of advising this program, I've never asked for a time when I can just talk to you at the end. But this is a point of personal privilege. This studio has served us so well. The School of Communications started in the year 2000. Our founding dean was Dean Paul Parsons. He's still our dean. We've done many shows, won many awards, have been doing the morning show from here since February 26, 2013. So I'm going to leave you with apologies to Charles Osgood and every English professor, this little poem. Studio A, you're going away. Come next fall, we won't know you at all. We'll be broadcasting from Studio B with brand new windows for all to see. Please join us then in our new endeavor, but now we say goodbye to our seniors forever. So, here we go. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3.